your boy. We're on the screen. That's pretty cool. We're here at Zev Technologies, and we've got the FDP. This is a cool little PDW that is a nice little compact thing you can walk with. Boom. Ready to go. You're taking your dog for a walk. You're at the gas station. You've basically got a Glock with a stock ready to go. There is, let me fold this back down. We got a button on the back here. We got a button on the grip. Fold, fold. But what's more important here is if you look at that back plate, you know what I'm talking about. That looks like it's probably switch compatible, which means that you can have like a full auto, little tiny compact package. Some guys are running it with like a little light right here, so it could just be like your light when you're walking around. And then boom, ready to go, pops right out. Super cool. More importantly though, it's based off the Zev with Glock mags, Glock compatible parts, threaded barrel so you can run a can if you want. This thing's pretty cool. We want one. Retail's gonna be $1,600, which beats B&T's price by a large margin. Pretty cool, sweet thing. Shout out to Zev, showing us some love. We're in Gideon Optics booth. They're a big supporter of Deskpop, some friends that we have on YouTube. And they've got another cool Russian gun that I haven't seen in my hands. This is my first time ever holding it. This might look like your normal 9mm AKV, but what's special about this is this mag adapter allows you to run Bison mags. So we have a rotary mag for 9mm, allowing you to get extra capacity in these guns. I would love to see one of these things post-sampled or something with like a force reset AK trigger in it or something like that, but this is a sick gun. We might need to get one of these to match the VSS that we found yesterday. So I think these are from Stuff and Things, and they're for sale right now. So check it out, another cool gun. Shout out to Gideon Optics for having some sick hardware in their booth. 3 words, SilencerCo. We've got brand new suppressors from them. And I'm pretty excited, specifically for these pistol ones, but we also got a new rifle one. We got our buddy Sean here from SilencerCo to give us the details, because otherwise I'm gonna feed you a bunch of horse shit. So we're gonna start from smallest to biggest with the Spectre 9K.
Spectre 9K. Yeah, so that's just about 3 ounces in weight, all full titanium. It'll run on anything, any handgun without a piston. So that's kind
because
of
the weight, right? It's so light that you don't need a booster.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's the exciting part. That one is also as quiet as a 9K.
Wow.
So if you're familiar with our Omega 9K, which is one of our flagship products.
That's my first 9mm suppressor, and I actually own 2 of them. I like them so much.
I own 2 as well.
Yeah, it's the way you got to do them in pairs, just like Hunter and Hunter. You got to.
Yeah. So that one's gonna be rad. Right now, it's not available commercially. It's mil and LE only. That could change here in the future, though.
Okay.
So.
Cool. And then we've got the S98. This looks like a mini off spray that's upgraded.
Yeah.
So tell us about this. We've got a button on the bottom now.
Yeah.
And what else we got going on for this guy?
So that's going to be one of the coolest things, in my opinion, that we're going to bring to market this year. It's full titanium, 7 ounces.
Yeah, it's light.
It is an awesome can. So basically, the biggest thing everybody wants to know about it is the QD mounting system.
Yes.
That's going to be coming out with a QD mounting system. Think like a mini 3-lug.
Okay.
That's going to be probably available commercially around Q3 of this year. So it's not quite ready yet.
And for right now, it's just a normal thread booster.
Yeah. Thread and piston. The piston, that will be proprietary to that can. So our normal pistons, they won't be interchangeable.
Okay. No worries. And then if you guys like shooting a lot, they've upgraded the Velos. Maybe not upgraded, they've added an additional family member to the Velos line. Scythe.
Yeah.
It's stainless steel.
There you go.
Names can be hard, counting, left and right. It's a lot. But we got a stainless steel scythe, okay? And first things first off the bat, what I'm noticing is a big seam right in the middle here.
Right, yeah. So it's modular, like our 36Ms and 46Ms. You can shorten it down. The weight we wanted to keep around the Omega 300 weight. So in the full configuration, it is a couple ounces heavier than the Omega 300. But in the short configuration, we're at about 10 ounces.
That's awesome. Being that it's stainless steel, it can really handle almost any course of fire you really toss at it.
It's full auto rated with no barrel restrictions, all rated up to Remington Ultra Mags.
Wow. So that's pretty cool. Honestly, I'm most excited about this once it comes out. I love the small 9mm cans. Like, there's this whole thing of like EDCing suppressors, and I got a concealed carry belt, so we love belts on this channel.
Okay.
And we've got some holsters that are compatible with suppressors now.
Okay.
So you have a small compact gun, small compact can. It's like a little bit bigger than a full-size gun. Everyone thinks you're excited to see them, but they're pretty cool. And this being this light and this quiet is something else. Plus PCCs, you can have a really compact little package. But honestly, these are so nice, and you're behind this counter that I'm gonna leave with them.
Wait, hold on. Sir.
5 words, Surefire. 2 new weapon light offerings from Surefire. We have the XCS and the XC3. What's cool about these is it uses your TLR 7 and 7XL footprints. I don't know exactly, we don't have a Surefire rep here. But anyways, it's a new compact light from them. So you can get something other than the other company's brand. And we can say Streamlight, Surefire's not here. So you don't need to buy a Streamlight. You can have this, they're really bright. And it's just nice little button clicks, and you can just play with them. You know what I mean? These guns aren't real. There's no firing pins. We can do whatever we want in SHOT Show. There's a bunch of people on the other side of this camera, okay? But super cool little lights, super ergonomic switches. Get it nice and close here. And it's front-loading batteries that they have locked on for SHOT Show right now. Makes sense. Anyways, cool new lights. Quick, short, easy, cover girl.
Put that on.
Dude, I'm best shooter, dude. You gotta watch out.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's why you're good at concealment stuff. He's like, look over
All
there.
right, guys.
Oh,
4 words. Walther steel frame.
Am I supposed to start talking now?
Yeah, this is Chris.
Okay, cool. Hey,
Chris
how's
is
it
the
going,
man.
guys?
He's at Walther. He's gonna go through this lineup of some new guns, some new offerings.
That's right. So this is the Walther steel frame. This is how a steel frame should be made. This is the PDP 4-inch compact pro model. It comes with dynamic performance trigger, 3 magazines, and the removable mag well. It's real easy. You just drive out that pin, pull the mag well out. If you don't like it, magazines will still work and everything. Best looking steel frame on the market. Nothing comes close. Next, Parker Mountain Machine PDP. This is the full-size one. It's the compact, but it's like the full-size slide one, so you can see the comps a
Let
little
me
bit
guess.
longer on
This
there.
is what a comped pistol should look like from factory.
His words, not mine. Moving along, full-size compact pistol with the Parker Mountain Machine, full compact frame, full-size slide. This is my favorite thing we've ever done. This is the, it's a long name, but not as long as some others in the industry. It's the PDP PDP F-Series PMM Pro X 4-inch. That's it. Comes with the micro comp from PMM in there.
Good. These guns look good.
Super
It's
fun.
Aggravating.
Dynamic
But it
performance
is
trigger.
so refreshing because Walther actually gets it. Chris is a real human being. He's real flush. And this is actually the first time I've touched his face.
On camera.
Dude. Anyways, but they listen to the people and they make cool guns that are aesthetically pleasing. They even got direct acro cuts for the civilians, not just law enforcement. No more shade to any other companies, you know what I mean? And then what is this one?
That
is
is
just
the Pro E, so that's like our value-priced F-Series that comes with the
Don't
dynamic
care, let's go to the
performance
case.
trigger. All right.
What do we got?
This is the WPK. It's watch pistol knife. So it comes with one of Bill Rapier's Amtac. This is his Minuteman 2. Cool thing about it is it's serialized to the steel frame pistol. So it's like an exclusive set. You get the serial numbers that match the knife, match the gun. You get
I
some
really like
cuff
these
links.
grips. I feel fancy.
So those actually match the knife as well. Put it back. Put it back. Guards!
1 word, Agency Arms. 2 words, SHOT Show Day 2.
Hey guys, how's it going? Will with Agency Arms. So gonna run through real quick. New for us this year, we've got the Flux Ronin Raider. This is gonna be done through Gallinson's Gun. It's a kit setup, so just drop in your FCU once you get it.
Boom.
Moving down the line, we've got SK Arms collaboration. So this first one's gonna be Firecrest. We've got a non-ported, a chunk ported, and a para-ported model. AOS optic cut, color case hardened, niter blue accessories. Fantastic gun.
I want to click
So-
them, but I know I can't do that with these. You know, I'm
Moving down the
surgical
line.
with this, Jake.
So next one, really excited about this. This is the double agent
A
with
lot of
Nighthawk.
people were talking about this.
Fantastic. So short 16 round mag in the gun, a little bit thinner, so it's actually thinner than a lot of single stack 1911s. Their iOS system, really attractive knurling on the slide, our classic agency styling on the barrel. And then super excited to bring this one back. This is the agency Knock, based off of our 2016 release of the Knock. That was only 200 of them made back in the day. We're finally bringing it back. This one being on a Gen 5 G45, our AOS system, and again, that Island agency knock barrel in it.
Yeah, and I gotta say, this is probably one of the best optic mounting systems that you can find from a company. I like how you guys have the set screw on top. You have the options for irons if you want them in front, and like every single optic available.
For everything.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I will say the Nighthawk, I shot for Nighthawk for a couple of years. And when they're asking me what gun I want to run for IDPA and kind of USPSA limited optics wasn't there, I'm like, I want the agency arms, agent, and a double stack. And they're like, it doesn't exist. Now, some years later, it does. And
Gave the people what they want.
yeah, I mean, it's just a cool little compact package, and it feels good. But more importantly, other than the Glocks, or the 2011s, the 1911s, or the 320s, Agency Arms supports M&P 9s. So they have a whole lineup of M&P 9 customization, triggers, barrels, slides, stippling, the whole deal. So these guns are cool, but not as cool as an M&P 9. So if
Check
you
'em
guys
out.
want some custom, cool, unique, bespoke, just like it'll probably help you shoot. You get ports in it.
Yep.
You get a nice light trigger. Just cool. So we like these
Fantastic
guys.
guns.
They support M&P propaganda, and we're here for it. Just check them out. Socials, the whole deal. You know it. We're going to the next booth.
Thanks, guys.
Guys, we're here at Shooters Global. You guys know we've been loving these timers. They've got some new innovative products that we're going to go over. We've got Ben here. Hi. Thank you very much. I'll let you speak about it because you probably know much more than I do right now, but this is very cool.
Yeah, so this is called the SG Pulse, the SG Sight Pro. This is our first smart shooting glasses. It has the AR module and the camera module. So the AR module connects to the timer, and it's basically your heads-up display. So when you take the glasses on and you look like to the upper left corner, you can see the data from the timer. It gives you your shot count, split times, and the last shot time. So you can see over here, because I can't show it to you on camera, this is what it looks like when you are wearing the glasses. All in real time, you have the shot count, so you know when to reload, which is quite a cheat code. And the camera allows you to film the first-person videos.
Yeah, and one thing that's pretty cool putting these on is it's not intrusive. So my first thought was like, is this going to be distracting when I'm shooting? But when you are shooting target focus, which you should be to get your shots, you don't notice any of the time. But when you want to glance up, you can see the time, see the split, see the shots.
Yeah, you
Very
need to
cool
pick
aspect.
to the side a little bit, and then you'll see it. The camera allows you to record the first-person videos with the overlay. So if you've been using our timers, you probably filmed videos with your smartphone with the shot times. Now you can do it from the first-person view. And it's going to be available, I think, in fall this year. You can buy it with both glass camera and the AR. Just glass and camera, or just the frame with camera, so you can use your lenses.
Very cool.
Yeah,
I'm very excited for this. I love my gadgets, I love my trinkets, and this is quite the little gadget to have on the range. And you guys have even more gadgets for not just your POV pistol shooting, but a lot of cool rifle stuff that you guys have, right? Let's move over here.
We've been doing some long-range tools. So we originally released our smaller SG Sight, which is your electronic level, and it can also log your shooting data. This one takes it a step further. So this one has the display, and it has the stage timer and the dope card. So when you probably want to show it a bit closer over here. So when you hit the button, release it, the time starts counting, and you can program your dope card in the app in advance, and then when you're on the stage, just scroll through your target 1, target 2, 3, that's your corrections on elevation and wind. You can also do it with the button over here, so this is the remote button. You can start the timer with it, or
That was
just
going to be my next
scroll.
question, you know?
Yeah, because that's where your hand goes all the time.
So when you're mounted on the gun, you can put that button anywhere where you're going to be, depending on what type of platform you have. And this also records your tilt and elevation of the gun too, right?
Yeah. So you can see in the app this in real time. It records all the angles, and also it records the path of the muzzle.
So when this is recorded and you pull your shot, will you have the track of like where your gun goes?
Yes.
That's really cool.
So in the activity, there is going to be a list of shots, and then you tap on one of the shots. there will be all the angles during the shot and the animation of the muzzle.
Very cool.
Exactly during the shot.
We can get hard data points to see how flat your gun actually is for all you YouTube warriors out there saying that you're a top shooter.
Yeah, and that's going to be available earlier, I think summer, and retail for $300.
$300? You guys always kill with the price. The amount of features that you get with these products is just unreal. The app was super cool that you released with the timer. That was like the first timer I've seen that has an integrated app and a recording where you can overlay your times on everything. And you guys are just taking it to the next level and expanding into new platforms, which is super cool to see.
Thank you.
So we're going to continue to use them. We're going to continue to work with them. And we're very excited to see these new products, and maybe we'll even be testing them later this year. Thank you very much, Ben.
Thank you.
Bing, bang, boom. We're back at PSA. We've got Justin again.
Yeah.
Pleasure to see you, this handsome gentleman. We're at the concept side of PSA right now, and sitting in this case is probably the largest gun you guys have ever produced.
Yeah, by far. Barely fits in the case. It's almost like 6 feet in overall length with a can on it. And yeah, it's our Saber Lancet 50 BMG. So this is going to be a semi-auto 50 BMG made by us. Feeds out of Barrett magazines because that's really the only widely available semi-auto mag. But yeah, we're super excited about this. This is a concept, so we need the people to vote on this.
Vote on it, because it's going to be a $400 50 cal.
Not quite, but it is going to be by far the cheapest on the market as far as semi-cal 50 cals go.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're super excited about this. It's doing well in the polls, so likely going to come out, but we just got to see what everybody wants.
So let's go. We got a whole wall of some other guns behind us. We're going to sneak around here and push some of these people out of the way and see what else we got working here.
Jackal 2.
Jackal 2.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got Jackal number 2. We got some updates to it. What are the updates?
Yeah, so a lot of the complaints that stemmed from the Jackal was about the weight up front. So our main goal with the Jackal 2.0 was to reduce some of that weight in the front. So we've done some weight shavings up front. We still have the 8-position gas block, but moving backwards, you can see we've slimlined it a bunch with the proprietary lower. So that's the big difference, is it's not going to be a mil-spec lower, it's going to be proprietary. So you just put it to the ambidextrous bolt catch. One of the things with the Jackal was you couldn't use an aftermarket ambidextrous bolt catch. This one has fixed that problem. We already put it on there for you.
Love it.
So still going to use AR pistol grips, safeties, and triggers.
Like that,
and then we're
too.
going to have our new stock available at launch as well. But it's just a much slimmer version of the original Jackal, which will still sell the Jackal because it takes the mil-spec lowers. People love that.
Sure.
So still going to keep that going. But
Elevated price point?
Nope, should be right in line with current Jackals.
Like that. We're going to move down the wall a little bit here. We might push a little people out of the way. Guys, this was last year, and you guys didn't vote on it, and we need you to go vote on this. This is a 37mm launcher.
Yep. 37mm launcher, that's our thumper. So it can be mounted just like it is right now by itself, but it also goes on a Picatinny rail, so you can mount it to your favorite gun as well. Pretty standard as far as 37mm launchers go. You do have a double action trigger, so you don't have to worry about opening it to cock it. So
Like
awesome
that.
there, but
Super cool. I like this. I want you guys to make it. I want some PSA launchers in my life because the price point
right.
is crazy attractive.
Oh yeah.
Estimated price point.
Well, it'd be the best price point on the market. That's
Hands
how we
down.
do things.
That's why we like PSA. It is the gun for the people. We are arming America.
That's right. That's right.
Every single gun. What is this?
It's our bolt gun line.
Okay.
So this is another concept gun. It's our bolt line. They'd be based around a Remington 700 Action, but it's essentially, we would sell the receivers, the barrels, the stocks, we'd sell chassis, and you could build it however you want it. So we even have some Saber versions that have wire EDM actions that are going to be a lot smoother. That's pretty much the premium end of a bolt gun action, and then we'll have match barrels and whatever you want to do.
That's awesome.
However far you want to take your bolt gun, if you need a deer gun, we got that. If you need a precision tool to go out to distance, we got that as well.
Awesome. We're going to sneak just out of this side here. Excuse us. We've got some pretty cool pistols on this wall. Two specifically are catching my eye, but first things first, it's 2011 season, and we got another 2011 out here. So this is a PSA 2011.
Yeah, well, it's a double stack 1911. But
Sorry. Of course, not 2011. It's a double stack 1911.
Yep, chambered at 9mm. So this is completely custom. This is, billet internals, custom fitted, stainless steel bull barrel. the whole 9 yards. The important thing to mention on this, guys, is this is not going to be the cheapest 2011 on the market. We are not trying to be that. This is a Saber product. This is going to be a super premium product at an attractive price.
Yeah,
so
the trigger feels amazing on this. And for the most part, are we looking at all PSA internals on this and produced in-house?
No, a lot of this is going to be done outsourced just because, you know, it's a 20, just because it's something new for us. This is the Saber version. We're going to make sure it is done right, and we want it. It's really a custom pistol. I mean, it is a very high-end pistol. The price is not going to be way off the spectrum, but it's going to be in line with the other 2011s on the market.
Cool.
But you know, like I said, definitely not the cheapest one on the market, but it's a bang for what you're paying for.
Absolutely. And I've heard rumors of prices that we're not going to say right now, but I'll let you guys guess down in the comments. And if you get the first person to guess that number that I heard right, I'll send you a belt. Done deal. Just like that. So this is pretty cool. And then, if you're feeling like a secret agent, we've got a PSA well rod.
Oh yeah. So we have our well rod concept gun in 45 ACP. This one has to be voted on as well, but it's a locking breech, so all that noise is going to go forward into the suppressor. We'll sell them unsuppressed, but they're going to line up with a lot of the 45 cal suppressors on the market. This is an AAC, but most suppressors are the same diameter, so most of them will line up well. The cool thing about this guy is it is a straight pull, so there's no turning. It's just straight pull back. You don't have to worry about any of that. The other cool thing is you can just push forward on this and take it apart, put it in a bag, do whatever you got to do. So
that's cool.
Well,
how many votes do we get?
You get 3 votes, so you got to give us your top 3. Right
50
now,
cal, launcher, well rod.
I know number 1 and number 2 is the 2011 and I know number 1 and number 2 is a double stack 1911 and a 50 cal. So
it's a good primary, secondary choice.
That's right. Yeah. What else could you want, right?
What else could you want? Yeah, it's an excellent option for 3-gun.
Oh yeah.
Any engagement distance you need.
Yeah, you know, when you put it in the nut box is probably going to fall over, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's going to fall apart. The steel targets you hit, they're going to get blown to pieces.
That sounds like the match director's problem, in my opinion.
Not ours. Yeah. Not ours. And then we've got the 5.7 PDW.
Yeah, the continuation of the X57. So this guy won the poll last year. So what we did is we put a lot of engineering resources towards this, and we've been working hard to make some changes over the past year.
Much more refined than last year.
Much more refined, yeah. This is pretty close to how it's going to look at production.
Cool.
Our main hiccup right now is just waiting on the molding to get done.
Sure.
But the top, you can see the upper receiver is now a aluminum.
Yep.
So we got away from that polymer. We also added Glock rear and front sights, so tons of aftermarket at launch.
Yeah.
We'd love to see that. And we also added a last round bolt hold open as well as a safety. So
cool.
All that good stuff. Yeah, so it'll ship with a 40 round mag. We'll only sell them as pistols, but we'll sell kits if people want an SBR.
Yeah, sweet. And do we have a price point on that yet?
No, we don't have a price point quite yet. It's going to be, you know, around our typical price point for a lot of our different things. I mean, it's not going to be anything out of the ordinary for us, right?
And then we got a little X9 down here too. So this is like...
Yeah, so the big request last year based off the X57 was to make something similar in 9mm. So we were able to do the X9. So it's ambidextrous charging handle in the front. We got rid of the rear one on this one. We're going to feed out of B&T mags. Yeah, and that'll be non-reciprocating as well.
And it's got a better trigger than the TP9.
Well, it's a concept, but it'll be better, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even the concept is better. If you ever felt a TP9, that gun is only fun full auto.
I haven't shot it, but I do love that gun because video games I used to play back with it.
And the movie Heat, like that too.
Oh, is it in Heat?
Yeah, it was the Steyr back then, the TP9
yeah.
But it's all good.
Yeah, I can't get past the 723 from Heat, so you know.
It's so good, but PSA always does such a good job every year with fun, innovative products that people want, people enjoy. Like I said, they're a company for the people, just like belts are here for the people. So check out PSA. You should have at least one PSA product in your safe. I have a handful that I purchased PSA when I was a college student. Yeah. That was one of my first ARs that I purchased was a PSA kit, like Black Friday deal, a bunch of PMags in a case. The value's there.
Oh yeah.
And the guns shoot. And from what the guns were years ago when I was still in school to what they are now, like they work.
Oh, yeah.
And they shoot and they'll group, and you can shoot the piss out of them.
And that's exactly what we want to be. You know, we could be your first AR, we could be your last AR.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure that we're here so you can't say I can't afford it, right? Exactly. That's why we're here. So just keep that in mind. That's why we're doing what we're doing. That's right.
Cool. Thanks, Justin.
Yeah.
Catch you later.